Yo, people of YouTube. I'm Jordan. This is my first YouTube video ever. First YouTube. Yeah, so many people say to me, "You're not going to do it. You can't do it. You can't pull it off." I'm sitting here now doing this video. So I think the first thing I want to say is social networking. Does that mean anything to you? If so, comment. Tell me what you think about social networking. Tell me if you feel it's pointless. It's good. What's good about it? Was to myself, I do have Facebook and Twitter. Both, I feel, really don't deserve the hype they have. I mean, celebrities use both, mainly Twitter, don't know why, it's terrible. Facebook, the limit is better, but it's terrible as well. I mean, the systems, status updates and all that, they can be funny, but I don't want to poke you. Like, press the poke button on Facebook. Oh, give me a second, sorry. A little malfunction with the camera. Well, as I was saying, poking. No one wants to poke. Yeah, if you've been to Scotland, you know what this means. If you've been to Britain, you know what this means. I mean, if I poked you, you poke me back. I don't want to punch you in the face. You'd want to punch me in the face. I mean, you don't have little poke wars, because it's going to turn into a fist fight. So why do it online? It's just terrible. I mean, yeah, the Twitter doesn't have any system like that, but the way you like a page, basically, is follow it, or follow a person, like a page, their page. Follow, another word in Britain that you really don't want to use. I mean, they're both US based, and you can obviously tell because they clearly didn't go to Britain at all when they thought about it. Because if you poke someone over here, I'm not going to tell you what it means, but probably if you're watching this, you know what it means. If you follow someone, that's basically saying you stalk them, like, or you're doing something creepy. I don't want to get any details either. Status updates. They're terrible, but funny. I think I've already said this in a video, I don't know, I just went blank. Yeah, but, like, who wants to know if you've had an apple or McDonald's? If you want to eat something, eat it. Don't put it on Facebook, don't put it on Twitter. Because it's just wasting my time reading what you have put. I ate an apple, woo, it tastes so nice. No one cares about this apple, but you. You have eaten it. No one cares about this McDonald's, you have eaten it, that is it. The fat bastard behind the till, he just cares about his next wage. He doesn't care about your Facebook update. He doesn't care about your status. He doesn't care about anything. All he cares about is the fact that you have bought the burger. All we care about is the fact that we just want you to fuck off. I mean, status updates are terrible. Of course, like I've said that already. I mean, if you want to be a fat bastard, be a fat bastard in private, eh? I mean, someone came up to me, I ate an apple. I tell him where to go. I tell him go home, go away, get away out of my face. Someone went up to me, I ate McDonald's. I don't give a shit, I'm going to Burger King. Yeah, I prefer Burger King, probably one of the few people that do. Not because they're nicer, because they're cheaper. Nah, only joking. McDonald's is the best. Always got it. And the logos for both are terrible. I mean, a 4-year-old with a crayon could have done that. A 4-year-old with an orange crayon could make a blue logo. Make sense out of that if you're watching. Comment on it if you want. I'm not bothered. Rate this video about what the joke I just made, but you probably did not laugh at. Because, if you've watched most of the videos so far, you know I'm not that funny, I'm quite a serious person. I mean, a white F with a blue background. I could have drew that in my spare time. I mean, you could have drew that in your spare time. You could probably have no hands and draw that in your spare time. You could probably have no fingers, no hands, no brain, no eyes. Draw that. Ears, not even ears. You probably don't even know what I'm saying if you had no ears, but yeah, you made the video quite pointless unless you had some wee person going, or whatever they do. Clearly don't know. It's an epic fail. Yeah, well, the people who make these logos, they get paid thousands. I don't know, mate. 5 grand to make it. I don't know. Really don't know. But they get paid thousands to do what some person could design. They could easily go, oh, here's my design for this logo, here's my design for that logo. Oh, it's just terrible. I mean, terrible. And here's another thing with Facebook. Why did, like, a relative or someone who you're in a relationship with have to be a friend or have Facebook? Because I recently got in a relationship with a girl whose name I'm not going to mention, like, for the privacy of it. But when I tried to put I'm in a relationship with this girl, and when I typed in her name, it said she is, like, she's on my friends list, and I was like, I know she didn't have Facebook. Like, obviously they typed in the name because I thought it would just turn up, but it doesn't. Like, it says that she's not on your friends list, and I'm like, come on, seriously. Some people don't want your shit, your little Facebook. I mean, it's terrible. Yeah, I wrote notes on what I should say because I would just about go blank, and I know, like, the spontaneity videos makes it rather better, but like, I just want to look, so sorry. Um, you probably feel it's terrible now. I'm looking over a wee script. Ooh, what was I going to say? Yeah, the magic pen that wrote, the pencil that wrote this. Everything you listen to right now, pencil wrote this. Sorry, except from the bit I'm saying because I didn't write this down. I don't know, I'm doing this because I forgot, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, funny times. Oh yeah. No, wait, I've covered that. Whoops. um, yeah. I actually do not know. Well, wait, no, I actually do. I just looked at the last paragraph. Uh, yeah, well, referring back to the poking and following, if someone was to come up to me, this is a little joke by the way, but if you don't laugh, I'm not really bothered. This is a little joke. If someone came up to me and went, I've been spending all day following and poking everyone, I swear to God, I would punch them, hit them in the nuts, crack their nuts with a bottle opener, and then send them home somewhere, anywhere out of my face. Because if someone goes to me, I've been spending all day following and poking people. If you live in Scotland, poking people is not chib. Trust me, it's not. Ask anyone who's Scottish, even if you're American, you must know one Scottish person. We're everywhere. We're like rabbits. We're worse than the Irish. Well, not drinking, because no one knows what the Irish get up to when they drink. Yeah, but, yeah, for our first YouTube video, I feel it's going reasonably well. Almost 8 minutes on the clock up there. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, comment, rate it, subscribe, if you will. But I just like a little shout out for Daniel Russell. He's mentioned me in a few videos recently. I felt I should mention him at the end, considering I think I'm going to finish up now. Yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing else to speak about. So I'll see you next time. Au revoir.